intent of the law. This is what you have to understand and understand. The true intent of the law is condemnation, is judgment. That's the true intent of the law. You know what I'm saying? This is why in the beginning, when man was closer to his divine creator in the state in which he was created in the image and after the likeness, there was no need, understand this, there was no need for all these laws, because man was already in the image and after the likeness. So he gradually fell, and a little more, and a little more, and the more that man fell, you understand, from being in that image and after the likeness of his creator, and instead became in the image and likeness of the created things, even the things that he created by his own hands, he fell from grace spiritually first, and therefore it was necessary to give him laws, you understand, in order to have order, because our Elohim is not an Elohim of chaos, but is an Elohim of the Shar'at, or an Elohim of order. So the true intent of the Higg, you understand, is condemnation, and as a preparatory discipline. This is why, you see, when we talk about discipline, we need discipline, discipleship. That's why it says in the word, in the Nabiyat, in the prophets, and these Messiahs as well, it says to the law and to the prophets, if they speak not like this, it is because there is no barahan, there is no illumination in them, there is not the divine light of Ha Elohim in them. To the law and to the prophets, bind up what? My law and testimony among my disciples. Understand that. This has to be, this is the easy yoke. When he says, take my yoke, he says, wherefore then serveth the law? Wherefore then, therefore, how does the law serve? It was added. Verse 19 of Galatians chapter 3 and 19. It was added because of transgressions. It was not added for blessings. It was added because of transgressions. Till the seed, till the Zara should come, to whom the promises was made. And that phraseology right there, till the seed, the Zara, you understand, should come, to whom the promises was made, is almost a literal translation of Shiloh or Shiloh. Shiloh means the one to whom it belonged, until the Zara, the seed, should come, to whom the tesfa, the expectation, was made. And it was ordained by angels, by the Mela'ik, by the divine angels, the Malakim, in the hand of a mediator, in the hand of Musay, the head of the fraternal order of the Lewawiyan, the Levites, by that hand of the mediator. Now a mediator is not a mediator of one, but Ahadu Amlach. God is one. God is one. Ahad. You understand? He is one. Is the law then against the promises? What Hawaria Paulos, Hawaria Shaul, you understand, is doing for us here is going through a legal dissertation, a very important and a pivotal legal dissertation. It's only when the Christians lost sight of the full context of the Belui Kidan, the Old Covenant, the Orit, the Torah, you understand, and went away from the Yehuda, rather the Hebrew foundation, not Judaizing, you understand, but went away from the Hebrew foundation and got into the romantic version of Christianity. Things started to get washed down and watered down, but every once in a while you see a little bit of the root of the jewels from the past shining through. You understand? But see, in Hebrew Ethiopia, you know what I'm saying? In Hebrew Ethiopia, you understand, we get a good modern day glimpse, just a glimpse, but that's all it takes to get the vision. We get a glimpse of what the fullness of this is. Verse 21 says, is the law, is the Higg against the tesfa of Exyavi Herotusapad? God forbid. Iadonis. You understand? For if there had been a law given which could have given life, listen to that. If there was a law that was given, see what happened to Israelites, a lot of our people, they get confused when they study Orit and think that it's through the Orit that gives life. You understand? It's not the Orit that gives life, but it keeps you in the way of life. You understand? Verily, it says righteousness should have been by the law. Therefore, one's righteousness, the true tzaddik, and that should have been by the Higg, but it was not. But the scripture hath concluded. See, this is a legal dissertation. The scriptures, the Qddus, the scriptures, the Holy Bible, the scriptures have concluded all under Chatiyat. All is under missing the mark. There's not one who we can say, you understand, in this world today. You understand? The people group, even many individuals who is in the image and after the likeness of the Almighty. That the promise by Imnet, by the Amen of YESUS CHRISTOS. Yes, we deal with the Amen Egyptologists, brothers, but we deal with the Amen of Yahushua HaMashiach. We're dealing with the Amen of Getachi YESUS CHRISTOS. Might be given to them that, it says believe, but that men that exercise. You understand? That's not like once in a while, but live this. You understand? This is, it's like they men, this is what they do. You understand? They men, they accept as the truth, you understand, the word of the Almighty, and they seek to assimilate it, manifest it, digest it, and work it out in the world for and towards the perfection in their self, in their being. This is where Rastafari becomes mystical and metaphysical on that level. Not just because somebody says, yo, yes, it's mystical. No, but because he has gone through the steps within himself, within his own walk, to manifest this and to prove this. This is what we're saying, that we're going to touch on this a little bit more, but the name change is very important. The name change, because if we're being called out of something, that means we're being called into something. You see, if you're being called out of one thing, then you must be being called into something else. And where some Rastas have lost sight of it, what is it that we're being called into? You understand? But before faith came, we were kept. Notice the language here. We were kept. We were protected under the law. Before Imnet came, before Imnet was fully matured, like that mustard seed, and fully grown up into that tree where the angels of heaven can nest and lodge in it. You understand? We were kept under the law, shut up to the faith which should afterwards be revealed. It was shut up to that faith which in our time and the times of our forefathers has been revealed in QEDAMAWI, HAILE, SELASSIE I, the greatest man, you understand, of the millennium of the 20th century. And now look at it. We're here in the new millennium. Now look at it. We're here, Nahu. We're here in the 21st century. And we are to be that generation that QEDAMAWI HAILE SELASSIE spoke of. He says that he will be replaced by the oncoming generation. But it must be that righteous generation, that Qddus, that holy generation, as he is righteous, as he is holy, as Abba Qddus is Qddus. It says, wherefore the law was our schoolmaster, was our Mogzit. The Ethiopic or the Amharic word was our Mogzit. You understand? Our nanny. You understand? To bring us to Christ. So the law was our schoolmaster, our pedagogue, you understand, which in the Greek household was a ruler of children in their minority. Was a ruler of children in their minority. So for the Judahites and the Ibrawiyan, the Hebrews, the Higg or the Orit, the Torah, it was that Mogzit or that pedagogue or that schoolmaster, you understand, that was in our household, you understand, a ruler of children, you understand, while they were still in their minority, before the age of bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, before the age of ti'izaz, wolda ti'izaz, waleta ti'izaz, wuluda ti'izaz, before becoming a son or daughter or children of the commandment. And that means the age 13, where you have your rite of passage, you understand, where you are not under the law, you understand, but you are in laws, like the word says, we are in laws to HaMashiach. We're in the intent of the law.